Hello guys, welcome back. Today we have a duel against Goblin Biker, and I'm playing Goblin Biker Memento. So technically I will have a good matchup, but unfortunately, as you see, I start very badly by normal summoning the role, activating Breakout to go into Memento Goblin, and I had Callby and Talents, and I wish he had used Dust instead of Imperm here. I also have Combined Creation in hand, so yeah, very anticlimactic start, let's say. Um, yeah, he starts by normal summoning Gone Wild, and that's just so game. There's no way I beat that with just one callback. So yeah, that's very unfortunate, but we go into game 2 very quickly. So game 2 I will choose to go first. And again I will start by normal summoning the Goblin. Stuck in the hand apparently, the Goblin engine. So yeah, I sent Gatic plus Bone Party because I already have the fusion in hand, and Bone Party can protect my fusions from getting impermed. So yeah, that's a very good start. I activate fusion. I will go into Twin apparently, and Twin will try to search for Sleepy plus Darkblade most likely. Um, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. The reason is because I want to have Darkblade in the graveyard in order to reborn it later and then to go for Witch and have an extra name in the graveyard. So I summon Sleepy, I will fuse with Combined Creation again in hand, into Creation King, into Dump 3, probably itself, Akihirion plus one more monster. Um, I could also dump a spell here for next turn, but yeah, I dump the Witch and I banish it in order to search the field spell. Field spell will be activated, which is pretty good now because I can activate the fusion to pop probably Sleepy and then Reborn Akihirion. But I will activate Tatsu. Tatsu will just dump some names, it doesn't matter, just to fill the graveyard and to trigger my trigger effects. So yeah, I will summon the Akihirion. I will pop it with fusion, chain 1 field spell, chain 2 Akihirion to reborn the Witch. And now the Witch can search for one monster. And the monster I will search is most probably Darkblade, yes, for next turn. So now I have two level 3s on board. I can summon Gabonga, which is not optimal against his deck because I put an Exis on the field, but I am planning to get rid of it and to go into a Link monster later, but that will give me access to a Goblin Biker package in order uh, to break his board next turn if he makes one. So I go for the draw one, but unfortunately he has Nibiru, which is fine, honestly, because I haven't committed to my Combined Creation yet and I have a lot of cards in hand. Yeah, I would go into SP to play around it, but after I draw a card. Maybe I should have done it earlier, but yeah, it's not that bad. I have still Combined Creation, I have the Goblin Biker spell in the graveyard, which is pretty good. And now I'm calculating some bodies if I can go into either a Crossip or an SP. And yeah, so I'm activating Bone Party because I haven't done that yet. So I will pop the Darkblade, I will summon most likely Tatsu, yeah, just for an extra name. And I will summon the Crossip because when he activates a card, I will special summon back the Creation King, and the Crossip will special summon back the Witch or Sleepy if I want to. So I get basically extra follow up just by him activating something. He could also go to the battle phase, but if he does that, that guarantees an extra turn for me, and I have a lot of follow up thanks to the Goblin Biker in the graveyard. So now he will start by normal summoning the gold one, I don't remember the name, which does nothing because he doesn't have any master in the graveyard. He summons the Wilder, and that can basically mean Xyz. But if he summons an Xyz monster and activates the effect like Kabonga, it's very good for me because I can trigger then my Combined Creation, and when he activates Dark Charger in hand, I can pop his Gabonga, so I get more value. So he does summon Gabonga, but he does not activate the effect, which basically telegraphs Zeus. And I can very easily play around that by activating Bone Party to go and search or special summon either the Witch or Sleepy. So I can trigger Witch and Akihirion, and Witch will add Sleepy, of course. So I can summon Creation King in his battle phase if I want to. And I think we're in the battle phase right now, because I also wanted to play around talents. So on activation of Sleepy, he will activate Ghost Ogre, which is suicide from his side, but okay. So I activate both Combined Creation and Twin and Crosship. So now I can flood the field with monsters, and I sent Gatic for Sleepy, and I special summon Darkblade just as an extra name. I can special summon Creation King with the Combined Creation. I can search Goblin, so it protects my monsters from targeting, and that's pretty good against Gabonga. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Apparently we're in the main phase still, and I summon Gatic with his effect, and Akihiron will trigger as well. So I add back the maze. So now I also have a steal. He attacks, but on declaration I will just pop 2 monsters and his 2 monsters, and he does not have any more follow-up, so that's 1,000 times game. I can also trigger the field spell and Akihiron to add back a spell, and I still have 2 sets with maze and a fusion spell. So yeah, that's enough to go into game 3. So my plan in game 3 is to side in the Meowls and basically shotgun it in my draw phase. And I put out all of the hand traps because he was playing Crossshot and Talents, and it was before the ban list. So I knew that if I get full combo plus Crossshot or Talent, I would lose the game. So my plan was to activate Mulcharm Meowls in my phase and basically get all the extra draws because he summons a lot from the graveyard on my turn. So yeah, I put all the board breakers inside the deck, and I set it out all the hand traps, including Cast Blossom and Roll, which I know might sound crazy, but it makes a lot of sense if you want to play around, as I said, cross out call by talents. And the board is not that difficult to break if you play Goblin Bikers, because he just stands on a lot of Xyz, and Goblin Bikers are very good at breaking Xyz boards. So he does pretty basic stuff. He will add the Xyz armor package, and he draws a card, he adds a trap, which is completely fine. I have one breaker in the hand, one or 2 goblin cards in the hand, and Meowls, so that's exactly what I want. And yeah, we will see what will happen. And he's thinking a bit. He's considering to go into the rank 7 Xyz armored, what's it called? I don't remember. That basically is the second Gabonga. So he sets 3 cards, I believe, and he passes turn, which is fine because I have also Thrust, which can search for a Duster or Lightning Storm, and I can get rid of that back row. So he has 2 cards in hand, which I know one, I think. So I activate Meowls in the draw phase to do exactly as I described before, and I will activate my Goblin Biker spell, which is pretty strong against his board. He is forced to acid, which is fine, and I will activate Thrust. I already have the Dark Charger in hand, so the spell was a bait. So I add Lightning Storm, and on the moment I add Lightning Storm, he gets baited into activating everything. So he still has 1 card in hand plus 3 sets. The Lightning Storm can get rid of all the sets, and basically all he has is a Gabonga. So he activates Breakout to go into the gold one, I think, to special summon from the graveyard. So now my plan for Meowls is getting its value, let's say. So he will special summon the gold one. I don't remember the name. So he summons Dark from the graveyard. I draw a card. And I realize now that he will be forced to activate as much as he can in order not to die. And he also has the material under Dag, which under Gabonga, I'm sorry, which also special summon from the graveyard. So he activates the trap card in order to exist summon. I don't know why he's shotgunning all of this, but yeah. So he summons the Goblin Biker that lets it attack directly, and I don't know why he didn't go into a Gossip Shadow, let's say, and I activate Lightning Storm to get rid of the back row. So I got rid of one Imperm, but that's fine because now all he has is a Gabonga plus a card in hand and follow up in the face of Grand Entrance. But I think I can play around with that. I also have Droplet plus Metaltronus. I activate Goblin Backer Dark Charger to get rid of the gold one because I want to get more draws off of Meowls. I also have a Goblin in hand again, Memento Goblin. I don't draw any other Memento monster. Oh my god. I'm triggering the Dark Charger. I want him to activate Gabonga. And I give him an option by detaching the gold one in order for him to summon it because he doesn't know I have the board breakers. So in his mind, he will break my combo, but I will get more draws and I will negate it. So that's very good. I activate Metaltronus now on the Big Bonga, and I was deciding whether I want to banish it face down or if I want to just negate it and go into SP in order to protect my combo. I think I decided not to banish face down, which I probably should have, but by banishing face down, I triggered his Gone Wild in order to suck my Dark Charger into the Xyz, which I don't want it to happen. So now I can banish Gabonga with SP, and if he tries to chain anything, I can also banish his other Xyz. So he does activate it, and I get one more draw because that's what I wanted to happen. So he decides to detach. It doesn't matter whatever he detaches because the master will be banished. And if he activates Gone Wild, I can just activate SP, and I banish the gold one because if it gets banished, it doesn't return in the end phase. So now I detach also the Dark Charger to add my own. I activate Memento Goblin, and I also have a Grand Breakout in hand, so I can dodge the hand trap. He activates Ogre. I chain Grand Breakout, but unfortunately, I realized that I sided out my second Memento Goblin, which was a suicide play. And I think that moment I realized that I might lose the game because I don't have anything now, and I could resolve full combo if I just didn't make that mistake. But yeah, I activate Slayer just to get rid of the body. But he has full combo next turn. I just have SP. I also have a Droplet, which can play around some stuff. So he will activate Grand Entrance. And I was hoping he would go for Gone Wild because I have a Droplet. He goes for the gold one. He normal summons it. I thought of activating SP and then chain Droplet, but I thought the only punish was just Psychic Wielder, which of course he had. So now I'm in a very, very difficult spot. And honestly, yeah, it was on me because I just misplayed with SP and with my side deck. That's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So now he goes for Gabonga, and Gabonga will not activate the effect in order to basically play around the SP, but he will attack, and that just means a Zeus. He can also add back the Dark Charger. He will activate the Dog, and he can detach from the Gabonga, then add the spell for follow-up, which I don't remember if he did it or not. I just have one card in hand, which is a Dark Charger, which does nothing now because I don't have a Memento Goblin in the deck. So yeah, I'm in a very difficult spot. He will add the Grand Breakout, which is suicide for me, and yeah, he goes for Gone Wild. Gone Wild will special summon from the deck. He can special summon the Merciless, and then from there go into an IP Masquerena, and that's basically just game because I'm on top deck with the Goblin in hand doing nothing, and I draw I think Darkblade, which honestly does nothing. It's just a normal summon. It's a useless normal summon. So I activate Dag. He changes, so I can't detach a material from him. So I don't special summon the Dag. I will just normal summon it, get a search, not reveal any private info. Hope he misplays. So I will declare the battle phase, but he plays around talents, so he will not activate Masquerana. He's in a full winnable spot right here. He doesn't need to do anything. So I attack the AP Masquerana, I set a 1 card, which is the Grand Breakout, which does absolutely nothing because I have no more targets. And yeah, that's just GG. So I lost that game just because I did one mistake in the side deck. And unfortunately, these things happen. I learned from it. And I hope you enjoyed the game. I tried my best. I think overall it was a pretty solid match. And yeah, apparently all you will see now is just him going for game, because I also had gotten damage from one attack of Gabonga, and he will activate the trap, equipping it, giving him more stats. So yeah, that's game. Thank you for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.